Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Season 2, Week 22 of the DC Sports Digest. Definitely another eventful and exciting week of DC Sports, so without further ado, let's just get into it. Starting with the Nats, they're close to the end of spring training. They beat the Astros and then split the Mets, lost to the Rays, Cardinals, and Marlins. Honestly, not playing super well, but hopefully they can fix that before the season. Also lost their spring break out to the Mets. And really, I think the main news is their rotation's kind of set. They sent down DJ Hers and Shinosuke Ogasawara. They sent them down to the minors. And Mitchell Parker gets that fifth rotation spot. So our rotation is going to be Mackenzie Gore, Mitchell Parker, Mike Soroka, Trevor Williams, and Jake Irwin. So yes, I think that's pretty solid. We'll see how they do. Hopefully it works out. And obviously you have a couple other options if one of them say doesn't work out. Coming up this week, we wrap up spring training with games against the Astros, Cardinals, Mets, and then we go back to DC for an exhibition against the Orioles. I don't know if it's DC or Baltimore. We go back to the Maryland area for an exhibition with the Orioles. And then opening day is next Thursday against the Phillies. So that's going to be really exciting. Hopefully, we can have a strong start to the new season. That's all I got for the Nats. Good luck to them on opening day. On the Wizards, they beat the Nuggets, but they lost to the Blazers, Jazz, and Magic. Alex Sars looked really good last week. Maybe it doesn't mean too much playing against Jokic, who is obviously great on offense, but not the best defender. But he still scored a career-high 34 against him, which was great to see. He shined the rest of this whole week, too, as well as Tristan Vucevic. I've this young core is just looking really good. But it's honestly kind of looking a little obvious that we're tanking a little bit. So as long as we're not, investigated into, I think it's still fine. Yeah, we're tied with wins that we got last season, so we'll see if we can at least get a little more than last season. Still have maybe 10 or so games left, so I think we probably will. More unfortunate news, Corey Kispert is also out for the season along with Bilal Coulibaly. Hopefully they can both heal up before next season, I would assume so. Coming up this week, we have games against the Knicks, Raptors, Sixers, and Pacers. That's all I got for the Wizards. On to the Caps, they had a really good week this week. They beat the Sharks, Red Wings, and Flyers. They officially clinched the playoffs. They went from being the last ones in last season, the first ones in this season. That was the first time that's happened in a long time. Officially clinched the playoffs and got a 100-point season, which is just amazing. Still don't know if I won the President's Trophy because it's kind of cursed, but, we'll just see what happens. Also want to congratulate Tom Wilson and Logan Thompson. Wilson got his first 30-goal season. Logan Thompson got 30 wins. Two amazing 30 achievements. Also, Alexei Protas is, I think, at 29 goals, so he's going to get to 30 very soon. And Ovi is getting ever closer to that record. So, been a really great week for the Caps. Let's hope they can keep the momentum going through the rest of the season into the playoffs because I do not want to be a first-round exit again. I want to see if we can make it far. This is a great opportunity. Let's see if we can make it far this season in the playoffs. And coming up this week, we have games with the Panthers, the Jets, and the Wild. That's all I got for the Caps. On the Commanders, a few small free agency moves, but not too much. It's mostly winding down, but still some important stuff. We retained Jalen Holmes, help with depth on the defensive line, and also got Foster Sarrell, offensive lineman, more depth there, and got receiver Michael Gallup, who retired and now is back with us, played for the Cowboys. I think it's honestly solid depth, especially after losing guys like Zacchaeus and Diami. I think it's decent depth, and it's a really cheap deal, so it's a low risk, and he's still 29. He's still got, I think, a couple years left in him. So a great move. Yeah, free agency is continuing, mostly winding down, able to sign a few other people. The draft's in a month. I know I've been talking about mock drafts a lot, but it's actually going to be coming soon. Hopefully this week. I don't want to guarantee it, but hopefully I'll get one out this week. Now I kind of know what we need and what we don't. The good thing is with free agency, we've really just filled in gaps where there's no position we absolutely need to draft. There are some we need to draft more than others, but there's no position where I would feel nervous at the beginning of the season if we didn't draft someone in that position. We feel decent. We can go best player available in the draft, which is a great spot to be in. So I'm excited to get some mock drafts this coming week. That's all I got for the Commanders. Other DC sports news, DC United keeps their unbeaten streak, but has a 0-0 draw against Montreal. Their next game is tonight against Orlando. And then Old Glory DC, they lost to Chicago, unfortunately. They have games today against New England. Washington Spirit have a game today against Kansas City, no games last week. And DC Power lost to Spokane, but they have a game tomorrow against Brooklyn. And the DC Defenders season is going to be starting up again soon, so I'll keep you guys posted on that next week. And that's all I got for other DC sports news. Now for our weekly awards, my player of the week is definitely going to Alex Sarr. Got a 34-point game. I think it has around a 23-point average this week, last couple games. So that's been really good to see. Great to see him start to develop offensively. My team of the week is definitely the Capitals. They won all their games this week and clinched the playoffs, so congrats to them. That's all I really got for this week. So like I said, my first mock draft will hopefully come next week. I don't want to guarantee anything because I've talked about it a lot, but I really think I'll have time this week to get one out. So stay tuned for that. Check out the Instagram. And that's all I really got for this one. So like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.